Unraveling the Mid-1970s, a Netflix journey through time and cinema. In the captivating world of Netflix documentaries, Morgan Neville's Breakdown 1975 takes us on a journey to a pivotal era in Hollywood and American history. But here's where it gets controversial. The very title and premise of this doc spark an intriguing debate. As the film opens, Oliver Stone, with his characteristic enthusiasm, reads a list of his favorite films, seemingly all from 1975. However, a curious detail catches the eye of film scholars. Both All the President's Men and Network, mentioned by Stone, were actually released in 1976. This sets the tone for a documentary that, while packed with fascinating insights, often blurs the lines of its own focus. Breakdown 1975 is an intriguing watch, especially for those with a casual interest in history or filmmaking. It offers a unique perspective on a year that, cinematically speaking, was indeed very good. But for those seeking a deeper dive, the documentary might leave them wanting more. The talking heads, including renowned filmmakers, modern stars, and historians, provide a wealth of knowledge, but the structure of the film often feels scattered. The documentary's approach to the year 1975 is, to say the least, flexible. It treats the year as a construct, a period between the end of Watergate and the American bicentennial. While this broadens the scope of the discussion, it also leads to some questionable inclusions and exclusions. For instance, the film includes a segment on the Poseidon Adventure, released in 1972, based on a 1969 novel, which seems to stretch the boundaries of what is considered 1975-ish. Despite these inconsistencies, the documentary makes some compelling arguments about the fertile ground certain genres found in this era. From conspiracy thrillers to vigilante dramas, the mid-1970s seem to have been a time of rich storytelling. However, when it comes to drawing connections between the mood of the country and the cinematic endings of the time, the documentary falls short of a convincing argument. The narration, delivered by Jodie Foster, often feels scripted and at times cringeworthy. Lines like, "To some, the era felt like a disco ball, where hundreds of little me's swirled around," might leave viewers scratching their heads. Yet, the documentary does an excellent job of capturing the cynicism and disillusionment of the time, with events like Richard Nixon's resignation and the fall of Saigon serving as powerful reminders of the era's complexities. The inclusion of a diverse range of experts and talking heads adds depth to the discussion. From Martin Scorsese to Seth Rogen, the film brings together a unique blend of perspectives. However, the lack of an industry perspective, despite the presence of former Variety chief Peter Bart, is a notable absence. Breakdown 1975 feels like a checklist of sorts, touching on various films and topics without delving too deep into any one. It's a whirlwind tour of a fascinating era, leaving viewers with a broad overview but perhaps not the in-depth analysis they crave. The documentary's strength lies in its ability to spark curiosity and engage viewers, even if it doesn't always deliver on the promise of its title. So, is Breakdown 1975 a must-watch for film enthusiasts? Or does it fall short of its potential? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments and let's discuss.